welcome back. Time now is 6:30 on your Saturday. Good morning. I'm Josh Robertson. It is going to be a chilly weekend for you with a little rain on the horizon. Let's get to Hannah Gard now with a look at your Weather Authority forecast.
Thanks, Josh. It is going to be a very chilly weekend. We're starting off cool out there. You can see our camera is shaking a little bit as well. That's because we have very breezy winds from the northeast. Those are not feeling great this morning. Temperatures in the high 40s for many of us up on the North Shore. We're seeing those mid 40s, so it is very cool. And look at those winds, around 13 miles per hour right now from the northeast, gusting to nearly 30 miles per hour. So it is going to be a very breezy day. And with those cool temperatures, it's going to feel very chilly. We're nearly 20 degrees cooler than yesterday here in the city. And then elsewhere, seeing 20 to 25 degrees cooler near Baton Rouge. So it is a much cooler start to the day than where we were yesterday morning. And we've been on a bit of a roller coaster. We went from those 80s last weekend down into the 60s. We climbed a bit into the 70s, so it actually wasn't too bad yesterday, but we saw a lot of rainfall. But now we're going to be in a much cooler pattern here for the next couple of days. Our high today, 54 degrees. So it's going to take a while to climb in those temperatures. As we go throughout the morning, we're just climbing a couple of degrees. So it's not going to be too much of a change throughout the afternoon today. But we are going to start to notice some rainfall moving into the area, and that cloud cover is going to stick around. We have that boundary that moved through yesterday. That's that cold front there. We saw a lot of rainfall. We're still seeing that in parts of the country where that hasn't come through yet. Now behind that, we still have a lot of flow from the southwest aloft, and we also have this secondary boundary just to the north. So we're still seeing some of that lingering rainfall and cloud cover. So we have a couple of showers out there right now. Not too much rainfall happening at the moment, though, and we could see more today. But we saw a lot of rain yesterday. Most of us saw over an inch up to the north on the North Shore, just south of the lake. Not too much on the coast, but we picked up some good rain totals. It's not going to be like that today. We're mostly going to see some light showers starting on the North Shore. We'll see that moving across the South Shore through the afternoon. Into the evening, things will start to clear up, and we'll see those clouds clear up as well. But that's not good news overnight, because those clear skies do not insulate us. We'll see very cold conditions, and that cold air sticks around until Monday. We start to see things change a bit as you see those winds changing. Coming more from the east, we'll start to see that southerly flow returning. So we'll stay dry, though, through the start of the week. Today's going to be that one chance for rain. So we're really watching that frost and freeze outlook as well. Tomorrow morning, that goes all the way down across the North Shore. We could see those light freeze conditions just up to the north. And then on Monday morning, that's really when we see that cold air sink in. We'll have to watch for that freeze across the North Shore. We could even see some frost on parts of the South Shore by the time we get to Monday. So it is going to be very chilly. We have a freeze watch in effect for our area. But look how widespread that freeze warning is. We've had a lot of cold air sinking in over the past 24 hours. So we'll have to watch for that mostly on the North Shore. Those temperatures dropping below freezing. I think we could see some frost on the South Shore on Monday morning, but we're not going to drop below freezing. That's just going to be our friends up to the north and in southern Mississippi there. So watching for that on the North Shore, 32 tomorrow morning. 30 on Monday, and then things very quickly rebound and we'll see some warmer weather. So that freeze checklist, make sure you take your pets, plants, and people indoors. I don't think we have to worry about those pipes, but it certainly will be too cold for everything else to be outside. Here's what we're watching. There's that giant low pressure system that moved across the area that brought that cold front, but we have a little bit of a secondary low swirling there over the desert southwest. That's still allowing us to get some of that moisture there. So we could see some more rain showers later today, but then we'll start to shape up. Later this week, we'll have high pressure by Thursday, Friday, very warm, and then there comes our next weather system. So it's actually going to be pretty quiet after we make it through today, but it is going to be a chilly couple of days, 50s through Monday. And then we very quickly start to climb back up to that more spring-like pattern. Thursday, Friday, Josh will be back in the 80s with that sunshine. And then we'll have to watch for storms again at the end of the week.
And so again, if you do like the chilly weather and you want it to stick around, you got to get out and try to enjoy it, dodge some storms. But this might be a nice weekend if you are a cold weather fan.
Yeah, it won't be too bad, and I don't think we're worried about storms. It's mostly just light rain like we saw yesterday as people were out and about enjoying those St. Patrick's Day festivities. We did have that little bit of a mist happening.
Yeah.
It's going to be very similar to that today.
Sounds good. All right, thank you very much there, Hannah.